Yeah, it's the king of the mountain, Poe Mac. Every Tuesday night, 9 p.m. to 11 p.m., I'm rocking to the sounds of Underground with Sky and SB on www.valeakradio.info. You heard?
League radio station, number one in the nation, yeah. What it is to the whole world, this is your boy, J.R. Haynes, tuning in to League. All aboard, baby.
It's League radio station, always rocking the number one. Hey lovers, it's your girl Leah Sean, repping League radio station. So make sure you tune in every night around the world. Holla.
What are y'all listening to? Sounds of the Underground with Sky and SB. That's my shit right there. Turn that shit up. Turn it up, bro. Turn it up. Turn it up, nigga. Louder, louder. Allow me to introduce this show first off the sounds of the underground, always playing that dope fresh style. So if you're looking for that new-ish only, then you really need to tune in, homie. For League Radio, home of exclusives, stay number one with that internet music. You can check the green map and peep all the usage. Bottom of the station out there's just useless. Sky dropped the blueprint, SB out of it. Dream team ruthless, pick the top dead, tell you the truth is. 10 o'clock on a motherfucking Tuesday. Laptops South City on replay. Got your ordinary DJ, so no freebase. You can't go wrong. You can even listen on your Android phone. Get your handheld on. They're a hit. Get your face talk some shit. I'm gone. Sounds Sky and SB.
What's good, people? I guess we could say a perfect storm has landed here at Sounds of the Underground, because we got the boys ETP, VA Finest in the building. What's good, fellas?
Yeah, what up? We're in the building, baby. The general's in this motherfucker. Yes, sir. What's good, VA? Money in the building. What up, though? It's your boy Triumph. Fresh, you know what it is. Enterprise.
All right, that's what's good, man. So I'm gonna start with Trent, man. How did this ETP movement get started, man?
Well, it got started a few years ago, man. You know, about 10 years ago. I initially started it with my original partner, talent now named Spade. You know, long story short, you know, we got in the game, we made some moves, but you know, I kept it moving. You know, he fell back a little bit, and I ran into a lot of these great geniuses that I've been surrounding myself with now, and we put it together. We start building the movement. You know, we start sticking to the same script, building a plan, sticking to that plan, executing that plan, and you know, everything works out from there once you create a guideline and stick to it.
Okay. Fresh. I remember, like, you know, just kind of getting affiliated with you on Twitter, and I thought you was more of like an executive, man. And then I start peeping some of the heat from that light switch, and I see that you could spit too, man. That threw me for a loop, man. Talk about that for a minute, brother.
I appreciate it, man. You know, it's something that I've always been doing. Like, you know, I've always been writing, you know, whatever. And, you know, just going back to, you know, Business Over Pleasure, going back to 2008, that's when I was first featured on one of our projects.
Okay.
You know, I just, you know, been working since then, and, you know, a lot of people didn't know what I can do, but, you know, I think they see now what I can bring to the table, and, you know, they rocking with it, so I appreciate the love. Yeah, we always knew. The fans might have knew, but, you know, we always knew.
All right. Money, I'm going to get you in here, too, man. What's good, family?
What's good, bro? How you doing, man? What up, though?
Man, I'm great, man. And so, yo, man, describe your role with the ETP, you know, empire.
I mean, of course, I'm an artist first, you know. I definitely handle, my name is money, so I definitely get my, my hands in a little bit of the money side, as well. I play, roles everywhere, chief financial officer, promoter, pretty much doing whatever, I got to do to make everything work, you know what I'm saying, just try to keep us all as one unit and play the wing while triumph on the table.
No doubt. So, yo, man, you fellas been on TV a couple of times, man. Describe those experiences for me.
Yeah, it's a great feeling, man, meeting a lot of celebrities, just walking in and out of the CBS building like it's a regular thing. We did it 2 times in 1 year. We won 2 times, so, just keeping focused and, enjoying it at the same time, conducting clean business and, making it do what it do.
Okay, you say, you won it 2 times or whatever. I know what you're talking about, man, but my listeners might not, man. So, get into that a little bit. What did you win 2 times?
Oh, yeah, man, we went on 106 and Park Wild Out Wednesday, the Male Live hip-hop competition. January 4th, we won first place. By us winning first place, we were brought back to compete for the championship where we actually won $5,000 presented by Coca-Cola, an all-star trophy presented by Coca-Cola, which is all crystal. You know what I'm saying? Just to throw that out there. We like to brag a little bit, too. But, I think we did a great job performing, and not only did we do a great job performing, but our campaign and awareness of everybody letting our fans and other fans know that we were going to be on 106 and Park. I feel like, the way we did things, we could have won. We probably could have won even if we didn't perform our best because, we created such a big buzz about our appearances on national TV.
Oh yeah, man! It definitely. I had Twitter and overload, man. It was crazy. The one thing that impressed me about especially the first appearance, man, was like after y'all won, it was just like, hey, what's up? It's all good. Like I've watched that a bunch of times, and you don't see people jump up and down and go crazy like they won the lottery, and y'all kind of just, said thank you, nodded your head, and was like on to the next one.
Yeah, man, it's like a natural feeling, man. It's like us, going in the backyard, going to let the ball up, for real, man. It's just a natural feeling, an adrenaline rush for us, and when we get to stage, we pretty much know what time it is, man. So when we won, Yeah, it was definitely a big moment for us, you know what I'm saying? We didn't want to, make it seem like we didn't appreciate it. We were very excited, but at the same time, we understand this is a stepping stone in our resume. It might be a lot of people's championship, dreams to go on TV one time, but that's something that we already know that we can accomplish. You know what I'm saying? We're proud of it, we appreciate it, but we know that this is not the end of what we got to do. The goal is bigger, the dream is bigger, and 106 and Park and BET just helped us launch it in a more national level.
All right. Do you fellas feel it's easier or harder coming out of Virginia and being in this rap game?
I think it's not that it's just Virginia. It's gonna be hard getting into this game regardless. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you ain't going at it the right way. If you ain't got the right tools set in place too. But coming out of Virginia, it's probably a little harder than other places. I could say that. But you can make it out of here, then you pretty much make it anywhere. So, people use that as an excuse or as a crutch, but as you can see, if you work hard, you can get where you want to get, and it really is really up to you. Because we was on the grind for, I want to say, a good 8 to 10 months trying to get on BET, and we just kept at it, and eventually it popped off, and get used to it because you're probably gonna see us up there again.
Indeed. Yeah, man, I've talked with a lot of like my promoter friends that don't reside in Virginia, and it was like the toughest thing about VA is it's like 4 to 5 different states within a state. It was like you go to 757, that's one area. You go to your Richmond Metro, that's another area. You go over like towards Winchester, you know what I'm saying? It's another area. Roanoke, it's another area. Lynchburg, Danville, it's another area. So it's just like Virginia is just so complicated, you know, because it's not, you can't just say it's a Virginia sound, you know, because it's not no one sound. It's so diverse or whatever. So what do y'all think about that?
Well, yeah, I mean, you really hit it right on the nail. You know what I'm saying? It's real. It's a real diverse area down here. You know, excuse my terminology. It's a pretty finicky market. You know, it's hard to manipulate and take over. But again, we don't, like Fresh, we don't use it as a crutch. We just know that, you know, we have to build a strong online presence. We have to build a strong street team, and you know, and that's what we've done. So, you know, we used our chemistry and our togetherness to an advantage to kind of, you know, bogart our way into the different dimensions of this very diverse, you know, VA area. You know, we've tapped into the Richmond market. We want to tap into the Richmond market a little better. We definitely want to tap into the Roanoke market because that's a huge market that is probably underappreciated, but it's huge. I think we got a pretty good standing in the 757, but I mean, you know, you couldn't have said it. You couldn't have said it any better than how you labeled it.
Oh, no doubt, man. You know, just kind of paying attention, man. It's just funny. Like it's almost like you could be, you know, like I do different events in the South Side, and it's nothing like, you know, if I'm in Norfolk, you know. So it's just like you wouldn't even know you was in the same state if you didn't just know you was in Virginia. So, but are there anybody else from an indie level that you guys are fans of? I'm always interested in knowing what do people whose music I like, who they listen to.
Well, yeah, we as far as on the indie level, yeah, we definitely got a couple people that we you know, mess with. I would say Young FP, Cocaine, Nipsey Hussle, Red Carpet Club. Who else, fellas?
I mean, we're a big fan of a lot of the indie artists, you know, especially from VA. You know, I like the guy Intellect. He's from out here, underground. Definitely, well, you know, was for the years, but he's signed to a major now. Tone Trump did, you know, your boy Tone Trump did he signed to a major now too, but he was indie hard, and, you know, I mean, his grind got him that major deal, of course. But, you know, like, we really feel like indie is the way to go. You know what I'm saying? If you're offered a good major deal, then yeah, take it if it's beneficial to you. But, you know, at the way that it's going right now, the state of the game right now is clearly shifting over to the, you know what I'm saying, the more positive momentum for indie, like how it used to be. You know what I'm saying? You know, people don't realize, you know, that's how it started off, as indie as being, you know, pretty much major in the music game, then shifted to major, and now it's back in indie again, which, you know, we definitely appreciate that, because at the end of the day, we don't want to be controlled by a machine. You know, if there's a distribution company that would like to help us get our name out more and like to, you know, invest in us, we all for that. But I think that we have a pretty good solid plan, and we have a pretty good solid approach. And I think I like the way that we effectively use our approach. So, you know, of course we want to stay working our plan and see how far it takes us.
All right. So, from what I see from the outside, I see that Light Switch has been getting a great response and a crazy buzz. How has that felt to y'all? Like, do y'all feel the same thing, or do y'all, you know?
I mean, I think it's just refreshing to know that people are connecting with it, because, you know, if you listen to the whole album, you know, you can definitely see and hear a message in it, and you know, people are connecting with it, and they feel where we coming from, and you know, they understand that we put a lot into the album. It's not something that we just threw together, just put a bunch of songs on a project and call it a mixtape. It's really a project and a meaning behind it, and there's a meaning behind every song. So we just want people to just take the whole album in and listen to the whole project. And, you know, in our opinion, it's a timeless project. So we're just hoping that, you know, it just stand the test of time and people just keep rocking with it and just keep putting it up in their face.
Yeah, and I share that opinion with you. It's definitely a timeless project. I got a question for all three of y'all. If you was talking to, or you had a chance to pitch ETP to a distributor, or even a record company that was willing to distribute y'all music or offer y'all distribution, what would you say to them?
Well, I would definitely let them know, first off, what our plan is. Second of all, I got to let them know that they're investing in a beneficial company past music. We have our website up running, etp.com, our domain, not drawn off of anybody else's. We have the clothing label up and running, ETP Clothing. We have our own catering business called Eat Your Heart Out. Not only that, our stage presence is so effective. I feel like our live stage presence, and I know a lot of people can connect to live music with a band, and I feel like even when we just perform with a CD, what I'm saying, it's effective. But when you put us out there with a live band, I feel like that we can take over anybody's heart. We can take over anybody's emotion. First to the line on the mixtape, if it don't touch my soul, then I can't listen to it. And, I feel like that anytime we perform, we're going to touch your soul. And we know, we're not stupid. We know that that's where the majority of these artists are making their money. We know that's where the majority of the artists are able to feed their kids. The radio is kind of, radio has drifted to where it's only about 10 to 15 artists being spun every day. But at the same time, that doesn't mean that these other artists aren't eating, and they're eating pretty well. So, we got a lot to offer. And anything that comes to, being beneficial to the music game, to making money. Anything beneficial to making money, we can bring to the table.
Indeed. Anybody else want to add to that?
He pretty much explained it all. I just feel like we're a unity, but at the same time, I just feel like we're sitting on a gold mine, for real. And I just, want somebody to take the chance to, bite at this bait that we got and, run with it.
Okay. Well, I know we don't have everybody on the team from here. So did y'all want to acknowledge, any of y'all crew?
Yeah, Marvin McFly, he couldn't make it tonight. But definitely want to shout out to him. He produced half the album. He's a genius, super producer. He's obviously all over the album as well. So shout out to him. Shout out to, of course, the ETPGs, Trouble and Lovin'. Shout out to everybody that's just been rocking with Light Switch and, just been pushing it these past 2 weeks. And, that's just going to keep rocking with us, man. We're going to do these visuals soon, too. We got some visuals we're going to shoot at y'all. I'm going to let Charles holler at you.
Shout out to my man Eddie, you know what I'm saying? He made a big improvement on the project. Shout out to Spade. Shout out, we're deep. Shout out to Bino, my cousin, Gambino ETP. He's probably the heart and soul of the team, even though he's not an artist, but he's the heart, and I think he's the heart of my squad. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my cousin, Born King ETP. But we're a tight knit, we're a tight bunch, and it's gonna stay like that. And I think that everybody can see the chemistry. You can hear the chemistry on Light Switch when multiple people are saying, This is the album I can put in and not skip a song. We know that we completed our task. We know we gave you a timeless project. And for multiple people to say they have a different favorite song on the album, nobody has the same favorite song. We know we did our job. And it's not going to stop here, but it's definitely a good starting point.
Indeed. All right, man. I want to thank y'all, man, for, not only taking this interview with me, man, and sharing a part of y'all story with me, but sharing y'all music and y'all movement with the music world. Like I said, man, it's just, I tell y'all this, I talk to Trump a little bit more, I talk to y'all, but, man, I tell them all the time, it's just a joy to see a nice unit, and they got a plan, and they not just out there just bugging people with music and all of this kind of stuff. And y'all got a real good plan, man, and you can see it, and it's evident in how y'all present yourselves with y'all releases and things like that, man. So I applaud y'all on y'all professionalism. Man, tell the listeners where they can find your music at and that kind of stuff.
Well, first and foremost, I want to thank you for allowing us the opportunity, man, and, critiquing our album, man, and that definitely motivated us to, keep striving to do what we do as far as creating this music. You can, follow me on Twitter. It's @Money, MUNEEETP. Like Triumph said earlier, we got the website, thelifeofetp.com. We also got Reverb Nation /Money. And, we here. Take it out, the crew.
All right.
Oh, yeah, you can get on the youtube.com/EnterpriseENT. Enterprise, let me see, youtube.com/TriumphETP1. What else? What else we got? ReverbNation.com/money. ReverbNation.com/Triumph757. We everywhere, man. But, bring it all back to the lifeofetp.com, and you can get pretty much the whole package right there. So, one-stop shop.
All right, man, and there y'all have it, man. ETP, these fellas got a fabulous movement, man. They making not just good music, they making great music, and they doing business the right way. If you haven't heard their stuff, please go get it. If you out in the VA area, or you could get to their website, man, buy a hard copy, man, So if you download it, and you say you love it, now it's time to buy a hard copy. Now it's time to invest. We got to put money.
I'm with that.
We got, for real, real shit, not just because y'all on the phone, man. We got to put real revenue behind stuff that we say that we like. It's one thing to retweet it and compliment it, and push it out there. And yeah, that gives the record a bigger buzz, but put something behind it. Everybody's complaining about what they don't like. And I don't like that part of it. To me, if you don't like something, that's what you don't support. And you protest by putting your money behind what you do like.
I mean, you obviously prove your statement to be true. I mean, a lot of people may not see it as a big thing. I don't know how the fuck they couldn't, but I mean, you basically debuted an hour of our CD. I know you couldn't play the whole album, but you basically debuted the album on Valik Radio. I mean, that shit was monumental to us. So, you know what I'm saying? I think it's monumental to any artist. I don't care how big or how small you think the radio show is. For a radio show to play your whole damn CD,
hell yeah,
it was. I mean, niggas was blushing, and we black, so that's hard.
It's Thanksgiving, and it was on Thanksgiving. Try to look out for the fellas, man. So it's all to the good, man.
They faces.
Man, I'm going to tell you, man, we was in the lab, man, and all you saw was just scrunched up faces and shit, because they ain't know. I was just like, yo, man, come in, man. We're going to do a little quick something for Thanksgiving. And I was like, yeah, man, I got a surprise for y'all. I'm going to play my homies' whole shit. Y'all just let me know what you think, real shit. And they was just, passing a blunt, coughing, and just scrunched up faces, high-fiving. And
yeah, man.
Giving each other dap and shit, man. So, and that wasn't me. That wasn't me gassing them. That was them reacting on their own to it. I didn't give them my opinion or anything like that, man. So, I've said this, a bunch of times, and I'll keep saying it, man. It's a complete project. So, once again, man, it Sounds of the Underground and Valik Radio approved. The only reason we didn't get the last 3 tracks in was because we ran out of time, and I only had an hour of broadcast time that day, man, and we'd have played the whole joint. So we've only done that one other time in the entire time that we've been in existence, and that was for somebody that you've already heard of. So be clear, we don't just pass that shit around.
That's what it is, man.
And he mentioned Tone Trump earlier. Unfortunately, I didn't get in touch with them time enough to get them to perform, but ETP will be in the building December 22nd, Danville, Virginia, the City Auditorium. We got Tone Trump from CTE, as well as Universal Republic artist Money Malk. And, yeah, ETP coming down to Politic, Chill, you know, Network. And then we probably going to bring them back in January, man. You already know what it is, man.
We're going to turn up in there. We out there in Danville. Yes, sir.
Yeah. So, yo, man, once again, man, it's your boy Sky for Sounds of the Underground. Don't forget, it's every Tuesday night, 9 p.m. to 11 p.m. Eastern Standard. Also, check out my many columns and features on Cure Magazine, as well as the website, themagazineofcure.com. Our second official print copy will be coming out January 15 of 2013. Can't say it enough, man. You say you love these indie artists. You say you want real music. You say you want better music. The only way that you can do that is to support it with your pockets. You know, downloading looks nice, you know, and it serves a purpose. But at the end of the day, man, you got to put the money behind it the same way that the money is being put behind the music that people say that they don't like. Cause somebody lying, you know. Yeah. Everybody hate the bullshit, but I see a lot of that shit moving units, man. So somebody lying somewhere. Be clear, man. So yo, man, but I just want to thank ETP once again. They took this interview on very short notice. Was very professional about it, very prompt. Y'all can learn something from these cats, man. So.
Exactly, bro. You already know, man. You can get in contact with us whenever you need, bro.
Anytime, man. We appreciate it, man. You don't understand how much we appreciate this shit right here, man.
It's all good, man. And I do know, man, because y'all very humble people, man. I know so many people that don't have half the stuff going on that y'all have or half the talent. And I got to chase, well, I don't chase them, but I feel like I've had to pursue them more than I have to, man. So it's refreshing to see talented people that I really went and, you know, say, let me check out their music. You know, it wasn't pushed on me. So that's another thing. It wasn't like Triumph didn't play the card that he knew me for a long time. You know, you know, this was something that I saw, and I was like, let me go check it out for myself. Quickly became a fan, and here we are, man. So thanks again, fellas, man, and we'll be talking again soon.
Yes, sir. Be safe, bro.
All right, y'all too, man. Peace.
All right, man.